Good morning, Super Secret Bricks here for a quick review of the set 7644 MX-81 Hypersonic Operations Aircraft, released in 2008 as part of the Mars mission theme. It has 773 parts as well as 5 characters. We have 3 human from the human side, 3 astronauts, including Jang from Jang Bricks. And we also have a regular alien and a commander alien. Wow, let's have a look at this one. So the alien commander is quite tall, really tall, especially if you compare it to a minifig. It has this part for the legs. This is used 4 times in total in this fig. So it has an anti-stud at the bottom and it is clipped to the torso. So we got 2 as legs, and then as you can see there's a bar hole right there, and the bar hole means you can clip it to the top of the torso so that you then have an arm, and then the clip that used to be on the hips becomes a hand that can handle stuff. The rest is static, so that the head cannot turn. And at the back we got a few surprises. So first of all, in the torso again we have a bar hole, a bar size hole, and that means right here you can insert one of those parts, and it's going to help to then clip the commander to to a seat. We're going to have a look later. And finally, just like the Bionicles, to be able to get some color, you can insert something in the head, just like the Bionicles. So here, in this case, it's a 1x1 round brick. You can insert any of those. Actually, you can even insert 1x1 round studs that you stack together. And so that means you can personalize your commander to have different eyes colors. So by default, this is the trans-neon green cylinder. That's right there. It's really hard to remove, but yeah, once you remove it, it's dead. It's funny that they use the trans-neon green for the brain, like as if it was powered by the same thing as the energy crystal that we find in the set. But yeah, if you want to defeat the commander, just remove the cylinder. No, if you want to personalize it, you can put like a trans red one, and you get red eyes. And then of course in the set you also have a lot of trans dark blue cylinders. So we're going to break one off the ship, and then you can insert it, and then you can see now beautiful blue eyes. So it's really up to you. You can personalize your commander, or you can say that it can only be the trans-neon green ones, and they act like the energy, and once they are removed, they are dead. It's up to you. Let's have a look at the vehicle that's included with this commander. It's a speeder. That's what it is. It's very long, very sleek, lots of cannons. We got some angle right there for the sides, with propellers using the grill parts in a trans red. That's quite nice. And you can see that the pilot seat here has a back of a chair with a bar size here, and that's how you are able to clip your commander inside. You can have them sit inside because they don't have anti-studs at the legs, right? So if you want them to hold in place and not fall when you swoosh the speeder around, you can just, destroy everything. No, I mean, you can clip it right there, and then clip it back over here, and then you can try to angle it. So now I didn't have any issue when I first put it together. Oh, that's because I put the clip too far in the chest. Up, there we go. Oh, good. Now we are left with the human side. And so here we have the only good human. in the Mars mission faction, jank breaks. Because the other ones are evil, I'm telling you, evil. What they've done is, they've captured an alien. Yes, one of those right there. It's in the hypersled. And it's in a prison. High risk area. Yes. And so they're going to load the alien and send him to a cruel research facility where they're going to dissect it alive. And so that's why the mummy commander alien is here to rescue that poor little dude. Yes. So this is a big spaceship here. It's massive. It's massive. We can have a look first at the rover. That's right there. It's a mining rover. You can turn this, actionate, but the main feature is you roll it here, and then it gets stuck up, and you close that, and then you have to go far back because it's so big it won't fit in the screen. Up, there you go. Is that work? All right. So what we do is, there's a handle right here. It's quite solid. You know, there's a Technic frame, and so that means that if you're used to those builds with a Technic frame, you'll know it's quite solid. So what you can do is, you can flip it this way. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So this is not standing, it's not locked in place, right? But when you put it there, the weight of the ship is at the back, and so that means it's going to push the beams that direction, and it's going to get stuck here, and so that's quite stable. But what I wanted to do is reverse the over. Beep, 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 beep. Reverse engine. Reverse engine. Beep, beep, beep. And then up. Finally, we can demonstrate the feature, which is we pick up the handle and then we swoosh it, and that's it. It gets locked. And we have a flat spaceship again. Still huge, but flat. If you want to get it unflat, you have a button right here, and mine doesn't work quite well because the elastic band that was provided to me is not a Lego one, and so you have to fiddle with the bottom part right here. If we zoom in, you can see a part moving right there. You just have to push it this way, and then it's going to unlock the platform. And if you look closely here, when I push the button, you see this axle is moving, and so that's what locks the whole platform in place, right? Because there's a Technic brick with a hole right there. Okay. Now, Jang is going to move away. Up. We're going to have a closer look at the ship. You can see that the shape might remind you of something. And of course, that something would be the set 6980 Galaxy Commander from the classic space team. Look at this. We have twins aircraft at the front, some sort of base at the back, and yeah, nowadays it retails at 2,050 USDs, new in the box. Amazing. Yeah, this guy is only 380 USDs new in the box, and just 100 USD used, so not that amazing. But we got many things to discuss here, and the fact that it is very well, very big, but not well done. Sorry to disappoint, but oh yeah, so see this part, the wing part, it's one giant part. Okay, so we have some stuff that is clipped to it like this, there, but the wings, it's not two wings, it's one wing that is joined here. It's one single part, and it's very hard to store. But yeah, so you can open these parts right here, finger locked mechanism, lower that part right there. And then you have access to the interiors, which you have a lab section that just broke off. And then at the back, you have some domes with a power crystal that power the ship. But you don't have access to them. No, 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 no. Because these panes that are right there cannot move. The best thing you can do is try to pull out this part right there, as well as over that side. There's a cannon, Technic competition cannon, great part. You can pull it out. Then, a spoiler alert, you can remove the side, the cockpit parts, and then it becomes its own spaceship. So let's push that back. So we split this, and we're going to have a look at them later. But yeah, then you have as much as access as you can this way. So you got tool rack right here that are clipped. You got box that's clutched here, a transneon green box, awesome. And inside we have 2 energy crystals. They are transported like so. It's too bad we don't have a magnet like to replicate the scenes in Aquazone and Mtron, but yeah, you can't ask too much. And that's about it for the interior. Like it's really hard to access and reach, but there are some studded surfaces, so you can put your minifigs inside. Now, what I wanted to demonstrate before we go to the cockpit that we detached is, so our alien right there managed to escape. Hooray! So this is a hypersled, a part that is exclusive to the Mars mission theme. It is compatible with the Eagle base that we're going to review next. And inside you have 3 anti-studs, so you can put you can stick the crystals, the power crystal there, and you have like a small section to put the head of the alien. And the alien has a hole in the chest, and so that means you can slide the alien right there, and it's gonna stick. So if you remember, the alien commander also has a hole in the chest, but it is too big for the hypersled. So thankfully, the humans are not going to be able to capture them and dissect them alive. Yes, you see, it's impossible. Even the torso without the legs doesn't fit inside. Well, it would fit, but then the hole is not aligned. See? In any case, thankfully, our alien has escaped. Too bad humanity is going to destroy him. This Technic competition cannon is the most powerful Lego weapon in the whole system, and Technic and Scala and Belleville and whatever theme subsets you have. This is the most powerful weapon, and yeah, I like it. We are now left with these little things, and as I said, they can act as their own spaceship with wings. And the side cannons can also be detached, and you can attach 2 to 1, so it looks super menacing. Inside we just have room for 1 pilot with a computer screen. That's a sticker. All the decoration are stickers, by the way, like this. And yeah, you have an engine detail at the back. You can angle these using the hinged bricks. Finally, you just clip up the canopy right there, and you're good to go. Yeah, so if we check the instructions, we can see, yeah, it is able to deploy and then to split. But what I wanted to show, oh yeah, we forgot to mention, there's a satellite that plugs at the front, but honestly, yeah, it's no big deal. Yeah, and these are the sets from the Wave. We've got a big tank, chainsaw, more rovers, more spacecrafts, more engines that are going to attack the poor aliens that, you know, just got wrecked on the planet Mars and just want energy crystal to get back to their home. So this is the biggest wave of the set, the biggest set of the Wave, and yeah, all these are all there. Finally, a nice shot of the baddies right here. Look at all these guns. And yeah, most powerful weapon. Look at these. Oh, they have boosters. Yeah, nice. Nice. Anyway, and that's it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. I post new content every Wednesdays, sometimes on Saturdays. So click the subscribe button if you want to get notified when they come out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.